This is the Evil Never Dies podcast midweek show. Keep it evil, everyone.
The Evil Never Dies podcast.
What's up, evil ones? Welcome back to the Evil Never Dies podcast, episode 207, midweek show. If you didn't know it, I'm Brett, and I'm back for this episode. So, this week, going to be talking about one of my favorite bands of all time, probably. And they're not very evil. I'm going to be talking about the band Aprilwine and their album, The Nature of the Beast. Sounds evil though, don't it? Okay, let me give you a little background about the band first. Aprilwine is a Canadian rock band formed in 1969, based in Halifax, Nova Scotia. That's up there right around our buddy Gazoo's neck of the woods. The band's original lineup, Miles Goodwin, lead vocals, guitar, and he's the main songwriter of the band. Jimmy Henman, David Henman, and Richie Henman, three brothers. Jimmy was bass guitar player. David was guitar and backup vocals. And Richie was drums and keyboards. And they went through many lineup changes over the years since then, so. All right, let's go over the album, Nature of the Beast. I actually got the idea to do the episode a couple weeks ago when we were tearing down the haunt. One of the songs off this album came on my playlist when I was playing when we were tearing down the haunt, so that's where I got the idea for doing this album. All right, it was recorded in late fall, early winter of 1980 at the Manor in Oxfordshire, England. And you might remember me doing Black Sabbath, Born Again. That's where they recorded that album. Genre is hard rock. Length of the album is 37 minutes, 13 seconds. Labels are Aquarius in Canada, Capitol Records in the U.S., and EMI in the UK. Produced by Miles Goodwin and Mike Stone, and it was released on January 12th of 1981. Charts and certifications. Hit number 11 in Canada's top albums. 48 in the UK and 26 on the US Billboard Top 200. Certified 2 times platinum in Canada with 200,000 records sold, and went platinum in the United States with over 1 million sold. Band lineup is Miles Goodwin on vocals, guitars, and keyboards, and like I said, he's the main songwriter for the band. Brian Greenway, vocals and guitars. Gary Moffat, guitars and background vocals. Steve Lang, bass and background vocals. And Jerry Mercer on drums. Okay, moving on to the track list. Track 1, All Over Town, and that was their first single they released on the album. Track 2, Telling Me Lies. Track 3, Sign of the Gypsy Queen, and this was their second single released off the album. And a lot of people might not know this, but this was actually a cover song. It was originally done by a guy by the name of Lawrence Hudd. And I guess this was a big hit up in Canada back in 1972. Haven't heard this version. I haven't even tried to look it up to see what it sounds like. So if you've heard it before, let me know what it sounds like. All right, track 4, Just Between You and Me, and this was their third single released off the album, and this was probably one of their biggest hits ever. And if you were in high school in the early, mid, even probably up to late 80s, and you went to school dances, you probably have heard this song before because I think it was played at every school dance back in the day. It's a very well done rock ballad for sure. All right, track 5, Wanna Rock. Track 6, Caught in the Crossfire. Track 7, Future Tense. Track 8, Big City Girls. Track 9, Crash and Burn. Track 10, Bad Boys. And I think that was used in a Supernatural episode, if I'm not mistaken. Track 11, One More Time. And that is the track list for April Wine, The Nature of the Beast. All right, let's go over the tour a little bit here. They started off over in the UK with the band Diamond Head opening up for them. Then they came back to the States. First show they did back in the States was at the Kiel Auditorium in St. Louis, Missouri with Loverboy. Not a big fan. I remember I was a freshman in high school, and everybody came to school the next day with their concert shirts. There was way more April Wine shirts than there were Loverboy. Then after that, they did some shows with Nazareth and Molly Hatchet. And from there, they did 5 or 6 shows opening up for Styx. And a couple shows with REO Speedwagon. Then back off to Canada where they finish off the tour with Loverboy. Again, not a big fan of Loverboy. I guess they toured them together because they were both from Canada. Alright, here's my thoughts on this album. Haven't heard this album in a very long time until just this past week. I've listened to it actually a couple times. I think it still holds up, for sure. This album was very popular back in the day. Everybody had it. I had it. Probably wore the grooves off of it. I played it so much. These guys are still out touring today. Actually, they're retiring from touring also. And they're playing their last show in the United States actually this Saturday in Las Vegas. So if you want to go see them one last time, unless you want to go to Canada at the first of the year, they're doing 2 farewell shows in Canada at the first of the year. And that's all you're going to get from April Wine for touring. They are retiring. So, like I said, I like this album a lot. Listened to it a lot. Haven't listened to it in a while, but brought back a lot of good memories. I highly recommend listening to it. I'm going to play some snippets here at the end. If you've never heard April Wine before, I don't know. It's a toss-up between this album and their album before this, Harder, Faster. That's a very good album, too. Maybe I'll have to review it one of these days also. But I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 for sure. Still holds up. All right, everybody, that's all I got for April Wine, The Nature of the Beast. We will talk to you Sunday. Like I said, we're doing a free-for-all. Who knows what all the hell we're going to talk about, but I don't know. We've had requests for the free-for-all, so we're going to do another one. So, all right, everybody, hit and like that, subscribe on the YouTube. We're available on all podcast formats, so like, share, and subscribe. Check us out on all the social medias. We're not hard to find at all. And that's all I got. Thanks for watching, listening, and we will talk to you Sunday night. And stay evil, everybody.
I don't care. Lightning smokes on the hill rise, brought the man with the warning light, shouting loud you had better fly, while the darkness can help you hide. Trouble's coming without control, no one's staying who's got a hold. Hurricane at the very least, in the words of the Gypsy Queen. Sign of the Gypsy Queen, pack your things and leave. Word of a woman who knows, take all your gold and you go. Get my saddle and tie it on, western wind is fast and strong. Jump up back, he is